Gotta eat the lettuce. Oh. I was a little apprehensive in running by this room. On the way in. Crack of gold. 19 raiders. Good evening, everybody. How's your stream, Croc? Hello, Vinny Monkey. Croc Raid, yes. Thanks, fellas. Happy Friday. I didn't even know it was Friday until Ari was telling me he didn't have to work today. Hello, Corin. How's it going, Croc? Love the ghostly head. How we doing tonight? I'm doing great. Shinobi Sly. Shinobi Sly. But you know, I do the ghost head so not to cover up the game. Like you could see my health bar underneath it, or whatever the game decides to print, depending on how bright the screen is. Great, thanks. Hope you're. Yeah, I am. I am. Pretty tired. Been a long day, Corin. But hey, it's Friday night, right? Nailed it. No one ever pronounces my name right the first time. Well, you know what I find, Shinobi Sly, is a lot of streamers. It's Thursday night here. Oh. Thursday. Friday. Thursday. Okay. Must be on the other side of the date line. That's ahead of us, though. Well, it's 3 a.m. here, USA, EST, Eastern Seaboard. Well, I guess it's Friday night, but Friday morning. Right, Friday morning. It's nighttime for me. But I don't know, it's probably Thursday night? I don't even know. A lot of streamers have a lot on their plate. They're trying to play the game. They're keeping up with a couple of conversations, and they read chat really fast. I find myself doing it. I've got a name that I thought was a no-brainer to pronounce, sirtomasin. But I get a lot of people call me sirtomasin. And I'm okay with that. See, us old timers, Crack, we have the privilege when you're retired and you're not punching a clock. You know, the only reason you would know what day it is was if you had to fill out some paperwork and you had to write down the date, like in a motor vehicle department or a government agency or something. Possibly other things. You know, if you read the paper every day, you might notice that it's the Sunday edition or whatever. To me, it doesn't really matter what day it is. I do my chores no matter what day, rain or shine, birthday, Christmas, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, happy day. Yeah, you guys probably got the sun by now. You're like 6 hours ahead of me, possibly 5. Puts it around 8 or 9 in the morning. We're having a real sweet winter so far here. It was 50 degrees yesterday. I'm at a latitude like 42 or 3. So we get harsh winter. I don't know Kai yet. I don't know if Miss Roadrunner's in your group, but I had a chance to meet her the other day, and I followed her YouTube channel, and I enjoyed quite a bit of it. You guys are probably used to her. She came in from your stream, Croc. Feels like I've been crushed by a truck. I see you have a Siri thing doing it. Yes, yes. You guys are so bad that you're good. I'm a girl and I play the same way. Can't stand the heat. Get out of the kitchen. The face isn't the perfect Siri face. I'll show you something really quick. I'll just change my source for a moment. Okay, yeah, that's coming through. Okay. So that's the real Siri on your left. And the one on the right is Yennefer. Now, I originally was just, I found the Siri mod. Found the clothing. Because for me in these games, it's all about appearance. I got a lot of mods that affect appearance. Nice. Epic. Well, so I changed a lot of the clothes, is one of the things that changed the look. And I bumped into a lot of the Witcher clothing. And I found the Ciri clothing. And then in doing so, I bumped into a mod that had Ciri's face. And it was a multitude of steps to get that mod to work. You had to have the right race menu and stuff like that. And it wasn't her perfect look, but it's the best I could get. So, make a long story short, here I got Ciri, and just days ago, I bump into this follower. She's not with me right now. I don't know why not. Right, dependencies. Jabba the Hutt. You know, you might be able to find a mod that has that or something like that. Matter of fact, I've got a follower who is a goblin. So the hitboxes are terrible on this. because in order to make this character, I went into the character creation stuff I have, and I brought her from 100% down to 85% height. So she's small, like I believe Siri was, like a teenager, an older teenager, not a full-grown woman. So her head comes up to the shoulder height of most women in the game. But I bump into this person who could become a follower. Let's see if you know the game. It's Dark Knight Tower. Dark Knight Tower, something Knight Tower, where this daughter is willing to kill her mother, who is trying to do a ritual to become a Hagraven, and you're the ritual sacrifice. Ilya is her name. Well, she's wearing a hooded robe. Ilya, exactly. And because I've got a mod that lets me change anybody's clothes, yeah, dark light. Well, yeah, Croc, you would know, right? I forgot if you said you had like 10 or 30,000 hours in the game. Yeah, so Ilya. Yeah, so I change her hooded robe, and I see her face. And because of all the other mods that I have that alter their general looks to make them look like prettier people and fancier, nicer hairdos or whatnot, I'm like, whoa, she looks a lot like Yennefer. I have some Yennefer outfits. I put a Yennefer outfit on her, and I'm like, there we go. So I just leaned into that. Wait till you see her. I gotta. Uh-oh, did I get turned around? Did I get turned around? Let me do some weight management here so I can stop walking so slow. I've got a bag of holding, and it's easy. It's as easy as this. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I don't dare look at chat while I'm doing this. I did pick up some books, but that menu is so crowded with books that won't leave my menu. I don't want to take the time to mess with it. This is going to get 99% of my over encumbrance off my back. I'm down to 73 pounds. Okay, this is the way I came in. I remember this. So this should bring me almost out the door. Yeah, I'm recognizing this. I'm almost out. Somehow I got turned around. A little confused here. That's the way out right there, right? You don't think you can walk to work tomorrow? You know, the first time I played through that, to respond to your last thing, Croc, I didn't dare sit in that chair the first time. I just went in there swinging. The last time I thought, well, let's give it a try. I sat in the chair waiting to get locked into it and killed, but it didn't happen. Ilya just started fireballing, and I just sat there and watched her do it. One time I had her break. Speak to Thorald. Okay, dude. Let's see, are you locked? No, let's lock you back up.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger?
Your family was concerned. Your brother talked me into it. Your family was concerned. It was his mother that started the ball rolling. Ilya's a pretty good mage. And
this was all Abel's
yeah,
idea,
Corin,
wasn't it?
I thought she
Where
was
is he?
quite powerful. Normally, I don't. I told him to wait and wait.
A wise decision, but I fear he may
Normally,
not
I
be
don't
safe
like to
there.
play with a
They'll go
follower.
looking for me, and Whiterun will be the first place they search.
But she was
I cannot
powerful.
stay. Not here.
And she
Not
didn't get in
Whiterun.
my face or get in
Likely
the
won't be
way.
safe for
And she
Abel's
didn't
time
talk
either.
my ears
Our best
off.
hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks.
What else could you ask
Would you
for?
do me
She's
a
actually
favor?
one of the best
Tell my
mage
mother to
companions.
suffer the winter's
I
wind,
believe it.
for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means.
Oh, I know that
Thank you
saying.
again, friend. You've given me my life back.
Okay, can I stop babysitting you now? No, here's my girl right here. What happened to you?
We heading out?
Oh, I didn't. How did I tell you to wait?
Let's get going.
I don't remember telling her to wait. Maybe I did. But doesn't she look an awful lot like Yennefer? So I'm like, well, look what I stumbled into. So where's the goblin dude? They get sick of waiting? Here, let me fix this. Jin is pretty hard to nail down as a role individual, just saying. Jin? I don't know Jin. Well, yeah, the outfit is what really nails it. Well, you know, she's a dark-haired beauty, pitch black hair, you know, lily white skin. That's what I'm after right there. I can't do that on my controller. I have to shut my controller off and use my mouse to do that. Gives me a more of a field of view. Where did the goblin go? I picked the goblin up by accident. Grom's Pass. I asked him to be my friend, and he started following me. There he is. How did this happen? How did this happen? Did I do that? I think she meant yen. Oh, yen, right. Yennefer, yeah, and you spelled it right. But I'm drunk and I always thought she looked like a Yennefer in my mind. Well, I did a little bit of research into Ciri. Her real name is Sorella, but it's even more than that. Yeah, Geralt used to call her Yen. Well, I played the series, so I'm probably used to that. And in real life, I typically do that. Everybody's a one syllable word. No matter what your name is, like Croc. I don't say Croc of Gold, it's Croc. Vinny Monkey would become Vin. Corin would become Cor. As I get to become more familiar with you. Oh. Where does this leave me? Oh, let's do a save. Where's this leave me on my quest? Missing in it. Yeah. Find a way to release Thorold from Thalmor custody. I don't like to fail a mission, but as I worked with this... Oh, Aery's back. Yeah, becomes Aery. Exactly. Well, and I can't say it right because America doesn't have any words where they roll their tongue. So that's the American pronunciation of your name, Aery. I would embarrass myself if I tried to pronounce it the correct way. I found that as soon as I fought any of these people or let them know I was present, I failed this mission. And I'm like, well, failed that line in the mission. I was still able to save Thorold, but I failed this part. And I'm like, I want to fail it so I get to kill all these Thalmor because I hate the Thalmor. I want to kill them all. So I allowed myself to fail. Return to Fralia Greymane. Well, I know how easy it's going to be to do that. So let's just do that. Check the box. Didn't he go out though? I let him out. There's two parts to this mission. I think the first part is to get the Thalmor to release him willingly without fighting. Or you can kill them all, fail that part of the mission, the peaceful part, but then just go and rescue him out of the dungeon, which is what I did. You can only do that if you're part of the Imperials. Oh, see? You know the game better than I do. And I am not. And have a high rank. Oh. I tried to just walk right in the front door, and the guy didn't aggro, but as soon as I walked past him, he aggroed and I failed the mission immediately.
News of my son.
Thorold is safe.
Is he? You've saved him?
No,
I
you
must
didn't
see
spoil
him at
anything,
once.
Corin. Don't worry about that. I've got like 2,000 hours in this game. So, you know, I live with it. I'm afraid he's not here. He didn't think it was safe to return.
What? After all this, I can't
2K.
even see him?
Yeah.
How do I know you're telling me the truth and not just what I want to hear?
He said to tell you to suffer the winter's cold wind.
For it bears aloft next summer's seeds. That's my boy. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. I can find peace in that. Thank you, dear friend. You've given me back my son. I'd had Eorlund forge this for Thorald. It was to be a present for his return. I suppose he can't have it now. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorald can come home. You take care of yourself now.
So now you'll get a chance to see some of the changes. I got a mod that changes those kids. Normally it's just like all the boys look the same, all the girls look the same. This guy. I cut off his hand because he got caught thieving. But he still kept on thieving. So they cut the other hand off. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Yeah, just one module. I always hated that. The kids look so creepy. Yeah. So I got a mod that fixes that. So these Battleborns, you know, they're Imperials, they're uppity, and I don't like the way they strut around and talk down to you, so I impoverished them. They're all dressed like that, or very similar to that.
Come to chat with an old woman. Do your good deed for the day.
No handouts today, Rick.
And I kind of don't like this town because they're such Imperial lovers, especially being the home of the Battleborns, that I trash it. I trash it. Here's something interesting. These two dead bodies. Those are the two guys that are Hammerfell guys with the curved swords, and they're looking for that Redguard woman. They were giving the guards a hard time. And so I stepped up and killed them. Nobody aggroed. They weren't essential. I've had that happen before where they were essential. And I couldn't kill them. And there they were laying there dead. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, let's do that. And most bodies will unspawn, despawn, whatever, disappear, and they never have. I killed them things like 20 levels ago, and they're still there. Hope you can keep up. Kept a reminder. Well, yeah. We could have like dragged their bodies behind a building somewhere, thrown them down in the water. You can't bring them through the gate. One thing I might try to do is pick up the body and teleport with it. Watch how long this horse can run. I should play with that idea. I was trying to get him out of the city. But because I couldn't get him out of the city, well, you know, I went with it. Like, okay, then we'll put you on the main gate. Kind of like a warning. This horse has killer stamina. It's still running. There, it just stopped. Yeah, no need to wait for them to disappear, though. It seems like that's not good. No, I don't believe it's going to. For some reason, the game does that in a few places. I had a playthrough where I killed a dragon in Greyhawk. Greyhawk, Whiterun. I often call Whiterun Greyhawk. It's an old D&D thing. And the skeleton never went away. I would fast travel into Whiterun, and the skeleton would just spawn in and bounce around. Yeah, it's a known. Okay, yeah. I didn't turn the dragons on yet. Let's see, what am I? Level 33. Yeah, so after having 2,000 hours in the game, I know most of the game. Some of it I know really, really well. And every once in a while I get surprised. Ooh, is that... No, that's not. Yeah, when you fast travel, they pop out. This, yeah. That's a difficult name to pronounce. You could say it in so many different ways. This is my favorite NPC home. Elysium. So, someone tell me, where can I find yellow mountain flower? Here's the red mountain flower. There's purple and I think blue. Uh-oh. This looks like a fight. Yep. She'll aggro.
Damn you!
Oh, I gotta be careful now. It's a Dawn Guard ingredient. Okay. If you can't hear me talk, it's probably... Can you hear my game? Because I see my soundbar working. And I think I can hear everything. Okay. Yeah. This is a lazy way, so I don't have to get off my horse. So let me do that then. That's important to me. I've got what's called Adventurer's Basement. It's a collector's mod. I don't want to be up on the mountain. I don't want to be... And that's up on the mountain too. Oh, this'll work. volume 4. Well, the question I ask everybody is, when they talk about sound, how's my voice compared to the game? Like, I'll get off and talk to somebody.
My husband.
Your husband. And how about you? You got much to say, dude? Okay, let's talk to a guard then. What is going on? Who's throwing fireballs or something? What are those explosions?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Got anything to say? Yeah, nobody wants to talk? Ask me about my sweet roll or nothing? Come on, say something. It's about the same level. That's what I try for. That's what I try for. About the same level. That way, somebody can turn the volume on their computer up as loud as they want. And neither me nor the game will overpower the room. The horse and sword and all that is really loud. Oh. The combat. That's interesting. And it is true about a lot of things, like TV shows and commercials and movies and stuff. There's a wide range of sound. Some of it's soft, some of it's in the middle, and some of it's really loud. So I want to go south and west. That's not... Okay, yeah, turn left at the thing. That thing. That thing? Really? Okay. The game audio is louder than you, but the music is basically null. I'm good with it, but it is something that makes it hard to not just sleep, because Skyrim has so many peaceful sounds. And that's why I'm so sensitive to the issue. There's a streamer who I love to watch. I often turn it on when I go to sleep, and I'll watch it until I fall asleep. But the streamer's voice is so loud. In order to hear the game, he's screaming, and my wife will just go nuts. It's probably, the solution is just to jump your volume a bit. Well, I can do that if that's what you think the solution is. Let's try it there. Probably another thing is if I got... There's a couple things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do. I can get closer to the mic. I can turn up the gain, but that can get troublesome. Oh, that sounds clear. Okay. I got a little closer to the mic. Sound a lot better. Good. Well, sound quality is important to me. Okay, I need to go east. I said east. I don't like the way the horse does that. Look out, Mr. Fox. not into combat right now. I just want to go. Come on. As the crow flies. How about that? Let's just, as the crow flies. I know there's a road, but for some reason I'm having trouble following it. If I turn up my gain, I'll start to pick up my cooling fans, the ticking of the clock, the rustling of my body in the chair. It gets to be annoying, so I don't like to touch the gain. You wanted to bump up the difficulty and take the master class. There are filters that compress the sound. I haven't mastered that technique yet. I think. There. Aren't you glad you did that? Sleepy baby. Well, you can't master sound. Every game is different. Well, that's true. The point I wanted to make was let's see, how do I don't know what it's called. I called it sound compression. It might be something different. Let's say you got a range of sound, ranges from 1 to 10. 1 is so low you barely can hear it. You can't really hear it. 10 is booming loud. Oh, you know someone else wants to die? No such thing. You yield for 2 minutes and then you come back and try to kill me. So, going to alert. Thanks, Croc. Take care. See you around. Thanks again. Appreciate everything. Get some foods and rest yourself when you can. Oh, here's one of those lost horses. So, let's say the sound is from 1 to 10. There's a technique in OBS where you can compress it in from both ends. So 1 sounds like a 4, 10 sounds like a 7. So the loudest you'll... Okay. So we've reached the end of the map on the eastern border, and that's where the goblins want to attack us. And this is what I wanted. Yeah, sound compressor. Yeah. And I would love to do that. I just haven't done it yet. Because I know there's got to be quiet moments that are too quiet and loud moments that are too loud. Especially when someone's trying to sleep. Because that's what I do, like I said. When I'm done streaming or whatever I'm doing. Okay, you guys go keep yourself busy. Why do you keep... Oh, they're killing goblins and they're offering me the goods. I see what that is. Yeah, like right there, the, what'd you call it? The combat music. That was pretty loud. So, not being harsh, I followed you for it. But I mean, it was super great. What it was meant for. Well, thank you, Benny. Sorry I couldn't thank you for following me because I don't have alerts. I didn't know. Oh, I see an extra follow, though. Yeah. I see an extra follow. It was probably you. I used to have follower alerts from Streamlabs. My computer broke and I had to reset it up. And when I went to set up Streamlabs again, I had to go through signing all up all over again. And I'm careful, I read the fine print. They that is this is Dawnstar, right? They wanted to take over my YouTube channel. If I clicked accept, I was given them permission to delete videos from my YouTube channel. I've been hearing that's a very common theme. They're all doing it. Once one of those companies comes up with a, excuse my saltiness, a BS move to grab control so they can make more money by controlling your channel, making it more palatable to their advertisers, then they all jump on board and they all do it. I had to ban MooBot, Nightbot, this bot, that bot, all those bots for all kinds of things similar. And Streamlabs was just the latest. So I don't get alerts. But this channel isn't known for bells and whistles and all the fancy hoopla. It's just really quiet, laid back, and just real. Nothing artificial, phony, no hype. Well, who needs hoopla? Well, you know, most people will follow a crowd. Most people will follow the crowd. Everybody else is doing. I'm looking for those yellow flowers. That's why I'm down here near Dawnguard.
This place looks almost deserted.
And a lot of them are following the same playbook. You guys are watch enough Twitch, probably. You see, you know what's out there. You see what a lot of people do. How a lot of people do the same stuff. Like all of a sudden there's a new game and they're all trying to play it, you know, because the views, people want to see the new game. Or whatever. I don't want to dwell on that because you don't want to alienate anybody that does it. It's okay. I don't, though. I don't. Jeez, I may have to start this Dawnguard quest and, I don't know, buy something from their store. I don't think they have a store. I don't know if Isran, is that the guy's name that's in this place? Isran? That? No, I don't really want to go in there. I don't think Isran sells you stuff. I'm not sure. Well, I don't want to start this yet. I was hoping since the yellow mountain flower was a dawn guard thing. Oh, wait. I wonder if you're mistaken. Let me think for a bit. No, I'm wrong. I thought, well, if it's a dawn guard thing, dawn guard is way south and east. Let's go down there. Look around and see if we can find any. I've been trying to buy them from vendors, especially the Khajiit. You do stream elements. I don't know what steered me to Streamlabs. I only used it for the alerts only. Depends on what you want from streaming. Yeah, I just want $1 billion and to go steady with Jessica Alba. When I get that, I'm all done. Well, there's a reason why I used OBS and not Streamlabs version of that open broadcast kind of a software package. I found, and maybe it's just because I didn't fully understand how to use Streamlabs, but I thought I was checking it out pretty thoroughly. I'm also retired, so there is that. Though I do still use Streamlabs and Stream Elements. I thought that, and maybe Streamlabs has changed since I tried it some years ago. It didn't have as many filters, like when I was working on my green screen, certain filters. I don't remember exactly what it was, because I tried to use it. I liked the way they would have allowed me to stream on multi-platforms at the same time. I was going to try that. I've since changed my mind.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
Put that away before you fall on it. Awful lot of arrows coming at me at once. So I'm trying to do a conjurer where I never have to swing my sword if I can help it.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Oh, I've been here. Oh, wait. Yellow. Oh, it's not. It's not. I found... I'll show you where I found it. I found one yellow mountain flower. And I found it right here. This is a anniversary edition farm. Also uses way less resources. Oh, does it? OBS is easier. Slobs, I did never heard of that one. to your point, Vinny, about Streamlabs being complicated. Oh, Streamlabs OBS. Okay. Of course. I found one yellow mountain flower there. Last playthrough, I planted it and doubled it. Picked them, planted it, doubled it. Picked them and did that. And so then I had a nice big cache of yellow mountain flowers to fill my collection basket. Right now I got a yellow mountain flower basket that's empty. I found one back here. Or back here. I'm waiting for it to regrow. Or it was over here against this fence somewhere. Look, I don't know what slabs are, but I do know that I like OBS just fine as it is. Not associated in just what it's supposed to do, like capture card. I use it. How long do they take to grow? Sometimes a long time. Well, when you plant them in a garden like this, and that's what I did, I planted it right here. I picked it, I said clear the planter, and then I planted something here. I'll plant this dragon tongue as a second experiment. And you come back in a day, it'll be there. I could pick all this wheat. No. I could pick all this wheat, and then a day, thereabouts, come back and pick it again. Maybe it's 2 days, but it's not a week. But I've had sunflowers, like it's a buggy type thing. The anniversary style mountain flower. Look, I'm looking all around and I don't see any mountain flowers. Normally they're all over the place. Okay. Yeah, this version of the mountain flower can be finicky. I planted them in my garden, and when I tried to unplant them, they wouldn't. There's a batch of these in front of the gate at Whiterun. I picked them. It took forever for them to come back. Like weeks. The stream elements hit me up with the basic knowledge, and it's awesome. Same as OBS and fine. Coronal research, but I've been drinking. Well, and I was gonna mention that about the complexity of the software. Once you know the basic theories, you know, like there's a green screen, or there's sources and scenes. I didn't know crap about it. I had to struggle through it. I didn't know anything about it. I had to watch a few YouTube videos and play around. And as I worked with it, I started to try things and look deeper at all the other settings, and over time I became familiar with it. I'm comfortable with it. So it'll come in time and experience. But as to which one's actually better, you know, sometimes the one that you think is better is the one that you know. Exactly, it lets me learn at a slower rate. There is some things have a steeper learning curve too, right? I'm not dumb, but I like it broken down for me so that I can reassemble it. Well, that happens for me automatically. I've had to do it several times. Windows update. All of a sudden I get a blue screen, my computer won't even boot. So the other place I found yellow mountain flowers on another playthrough was along this fence. Somewhere along this fence, but I think I'm going to give up the active search for the yellow mountain flower and just remember to check every vendor every chance I get. And when I get to Dawn Guard, why does that map look different all of a sudden? I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the Adventurer basement. This is the site for one of the Hearthfire homes. I haven't built on it, but I have set up a campsite. And that's my Adventurer's basement. While I'm here, so that takes everything out of my pockets that can be stored. Like, this is one of my favorite rooms. It collects all this stuff, and here's the gems. I'm still short 3 flawless diamonds. So stuff like that. This is how I enjoy the game. I think it just like OBS or stream elements fails. From wiki locations and Ancestor Glade, Castle, Courtyard. Oh, shrine inside the inner sanctum at the Forgotten Bit. Oh. I could do that. I think I know where that castle courtyard is. Go to the castle. I went to the Dawn Guard castle. So the yellow flowers are in here. So I got quite a collection of the potions, and you can see I'm missing some. Eventually I'll have them all. But right here, I got all the blue mountain, the red, and the purple, and there's the empty spot for the yellow. Still need a few more death bell. Unless it's full of donuts. Donuts. Said in a Homer Simpson tone of voice. Let's see, how close to that castle can I fast travel? It may not be on my map yet. It's not on my map yet. I don't think it's here. I think it's not way out in the corner here. I think it's somewhere around here. working like 11 hours. 11 hours. Sipping on gin. Mind on your money, money on your mind. Have you done the Dawn Guard DLC yet? No, I haven't. Everyone comes up to me, oh, they're hunting vampires, you should join the Dawn Guard. I have not started it yet, but I was just there. I didn't enter the castle, but I walked up to the front door. So I'm here. Oh, I thought I was going to be... There, that's it. That's it. I was going to try to get on a high mountain and look out and see where it is, because I know you can see it from high up. Are you going to let me use the boat to, yeah. No, I don't want to go in. I'm going to sneak around and get into the courtyard. I don't want to start this. See, what happened was, I'm not entirely sure you can do it. Usually at this point, you have Serrano with you. Well, we're about to find out. Should be skeletons shooting at me, right? But they're not here. And I might not be able... Oh. That sounds like they're aggroing on something. Oh, hello. Who just reanimated you? Forgot. Forgot how to get into that courtyard. Do I have to go through a door and it's not going to let me? Yeah, requires a key. But that's the Undercroft. I don't want to go into... Guys, am I okay that I am doing this? Is this just a thing I should have been doing in high school? Oh! Wrong spell. But now I'm just so immature, I do it in a virtual community. I think I'm not speaking just for myself. Tell you which one I... Understand more when I'm not totally out of the element. Yeah, you need surround. Yeah, I'm seeing. But I have ways. I can console command a clip. I can toggle clip. I can walk through that door and go in there and pick it. I don't think it's on the other side of that door. I'm thinking I need to walk around the other side of the island. Normally, I try not to do too many cheats. But for something like this, I don't mind it at all. Huh. I'm almost all the way around the building. So I don't remember how to get to the courtyard. Ah. Okay. You called for smooth skin? No rules. No, no rules. Who needs to spell out rules and act like some kind of tyrant? Everybody knows not to be a total asshole, you know? You don't need anybody telling you and threatening you and all that stuff. And even being a little bit of an asshole is okay. Well, let's try something. Try something dangerous. Where's that courtyard? I'll find it. But if I get in there, yeah, it's not going to be developed. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it is when you try cheats like this. I had to try it though. I can wait. Being an asshole is a constitutional right. I mean, the thing about being nice is that people just don't care that you are, and it sucks. Well, there's that. Now, I don't want to drop too far, and I don't want to end up in the ground. I like to be just a couple feet off of the ground before I end this. Because if you're in the ground when you end this, you can sink to the center of the earth or somewhere weird. Okay. I need like a 3-minute bio break. Companion on the horse too. Oh, that guy's riding on his head. Wish I could clip that. Gotta learn how to clip while streaming.
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim.
Gary, you watch. Some guy just yelled, "Yeah!" But I don't know. I don't think anybody got hit with that.
What do you think you're doing? Knock it off with the flames already.
My boot in your butt? Shut up, woman. Start sweeping something. Go make me a sandwich. Okay. Oh, yeah, let me just beat you with this fishing pole. Oh, you done? Already? Alright. Yeah, one more shot, you're dead. Pow. And you're dead. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I don't... Oh, I hear him.
I'm back.
I hear him. It's not you I'm worried about.
Do that. And that.
Let's see. What have I missed? Some people suck. Well, you know, a buddy of mine just had his Steam, actually my mod, had his Steam account broken into, hacked into. He had 475 friends there, and they all got lost. I don't know, he knows how to gain them back. A lot of his games got stolen. He was able to get them back. Whoever hacked into his channel or his account, I don't know what they did, but whatever they did, they got him banned. He lost his certain accounts. He was able to get them back. But yeah, there's, you know, I don't know if it's half the people, but there's a large amount of people that they're bad people. Can I do it? Cool. Uh-oh, I'm not wearing my helmet of water breathing. Okay, well, I found it anyway. Well, those yellow flowers can go on hold. Let's do something that we can do. Let's see. Balance of power. Locate Spheric Seducer's Bandit Camp. Okay. Oops. You're going to show me where it is? Oh, you're going to show me where it is? Barn, getting me thinking a little deep. I'm such a nerd, and what I'll say is our lives Wrong spell again. Help me! Help me! Our lives are illusions. More than half of what you think is a fact is not. It is a mystery, that's for sure. Who's doing what here? You chasing my horse? Oh, them's fighting words. No, I'll swing my sword for that. You don't touch my horse. He's been trained to avoid combat, to flee. I could have trained him to fight. Well, we're probably going to have to read this. Oh great, I started another quest. Yeah, I started explaining earlier that in playtesting this game and setting it up to play, doing all my mods and things like that, I got up to like level 25. I didn't do any quests, but I got a crap ton of quests started in my journal. And so my journal is just choked with so many quests. I gotta get some done. And that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, one of those crash sites. Let's get up close so I can carriage drivers note. I thought we already did this quest though. Oh, this might be the other half. I'll tell you guys something that not only do I... What are we fighting here? I'll tell you guys something that I am adamant about. It's steadfast rule. I refuse to be like everybody else. Is that a farmer that just showed up? I know I'm in a Dark Seducer's camp. Hooded necromancer robe? Maybe just might have just been a random encounter, I don't know. A couple necromancers just showed up. Okay, we've been here. I refuse to be like everybody else. And when there's a lot of people around me that are lying and cheating and breaking the rules, and they all say, well, everybody else is doing it, I'm gonna do it too. Not this boy. I met this young businessman a couple days ago. He's on my farm. We're talking about some stuff, and my first time to meeting him. And we're having a conversation, and I started to get a little bit salty about some of these certain type of people that like to take advantage of others and try not to pay their bills and try to take advantage of people. And he laughs it off. Oh, that's just doing business. Like he thinks it's okay. I didn't say nothing else about it. I didn't want to alienate the guy. He's one of my clients' providers. And I just figured, okay, well, now I know where this guy's coming from. We'll have to see, but right now this guy's not starting off on the right foot with me. Oh. Can I get that? Yeah. So, you know, and it's a very common thing. It's a very common thing. It used to be called capitalism, but there was a nice side to capitalism. But now the modern form is called cowboy capitalism. You know, capitalism. You capitalize on the moment. Use the best of your time, material, resources, money, personnel, whatever you're talking about. Now, it's all that and lie, cheat, steal, do whatever it takes to make a buck. Screw people left and right, it's okay. It's just business. That's, you know, maybe that's the direction this planet's going to evolve into. I'll be dead by then. It's probably already started. I think that's the case. As long as I live, I'm not playing by those rules. I don't care. It's like, I can do business without being a scumbag. I do all right up here. We don't have to choose between medicine and food. We can eat dog food or buy our medicine. Not that we're doing either, but, you know, some older poor people. We don't have to cheat and lie and rip people off just to make enough money to get by. I refuse to do that. Okay, so, and stay above, because we know we're better. Yeah. I can do it without cheating. Kind of like, you know, on the small scale, when you play a video game, can you beat it without cheating? Sometimes cheating's fun. Sometimes having it easy's fun. Sometimes struggling and doing it the tough way is rewarding and can make you proud. Think anybody's proud about being a piece of shit? Do you think they're proud? They may laugh, ha ha ha, I got one over on that dude, huh? I made the buck, and what do you think when he lays down at night? He's proud? I don't know. There's probably those that are so demented. They are. There are those that are so demented. But I don't know. Okay, well. I think we can say we did that. This is where I start, right above Two of a Kind. The Gray Nocturnal. Ah. So I've only got about this many to go, but then there's these. Starting somewhere around here. Right around here is where I'll be starting those. Because it's about trying to make it so I don't have to carry, well, there's more books here than there should. I'd say there's probably 20 books here that just will not come out of my inventory until I do that quest. Oops, oops, oops. Let's make sure none of these are active. It drives me nuts when I got more than one active quest. Holy, that means we're going to Riften, isn't it? Yeah. We have to go steal something. Principles. Oh yeah, principle. Sometimes I can forgive those people because they just can't figure it out. They can't rise above it. They just have to do something. Like I've always said, poverty breeds crime. Ignorance can breed poverty. Bad luck, bad choices, things like that. It's a complicated web. So sometimes I can forgive these people for... Ooh, I thought that was a yellow mountain flower. Yeah, I'm not obsessing, am I? Holy, do I have to break in here? Oh. Shadow sign. I think that sign means there's a lot of good stuff to steal in here, and they're not under the protection of the Thieves Guild or something like that. Well, it's 7 p.m. Are they in for the night? Doors. Hey, door was open. Door was open. Is that upstairs or downstairs? I don't know what I was supposed... Oh, I was supposed to take the stranger's instructions. I took too much. I don't want to take those other things. I'm not going to remember what they were. There was a... I'm going to do a reload because I don't want to... Rich want to get richer, and the richer want to become powerful, and the powerful want to become more powerful, and the more powerful want to become gods. I added the last part. Let's load where we came in the door. And only take what I need to take. Yeah, well, I wasn't the... There was someone else who said it before me. Okay, let's read that stranger's note. You're here about a job? You don't know what it is for. But I'm sure you're intrigued. It's all right. You don't need to know everything just yet. I've read this. There's a strong box in Bully's house. Placed on a dresser next to his bed. Find a way to crack it open. Your instructions for the job are inside. So what are there, 2 of these stranger notes? Stranger's instructions. Ah, there's a difference there. There we go. You've made it this far, which proves you're ready for the real work. First, let's go over why you're here. You may have heard the gray fox is dead. It's true, but the fox lives on in the one who wears the cowl. This job will tell me if that person is you. Who am I? That's not important. Just a stranger who wants to see the cowl passed on to someone who deserves it. Well, you know, guys, I think you got a couple choices. I think I've got a lot in common with what you're talking about. That I'm a thinker, I'm sensitive, I think about these things, I care about these things. I talk about the evils of society and whatnot, where a lot of my friends, they just want to have another drink, watch the football game, and keep on laughing. They don't want to talk about all the corrupt politics, how the laws are this, the police are that, these are that, this and that, and all this bad stuff. They just want to ignore it all and have a fun time. One of my neighbors said, because I'm a bit of a workaholic, says something like, you should just have fun. Uh-huh.
Lost?
Well, it sent me here. Why did it send me here? It's telling me to go upstairs again? What am I going on here? I don't know what's... Okay. All of a sudden, that stuff was important this time. Investigate Eriker's house. I know where that is. That's in Solitude. No, I'm not lost.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Well, thank you for telling me. You don't look sick. But don't man me. I'm just rude. Oh my god. Please just delete that post. You can have my fun. You don't get banned for saying stuff like that around here. It's really hard to get banned here. I think I've never had to. I've had some people come in and try to get banned. There's that. That is a thing. And I just laugh it off and get to talking, and before you know it, they're a viewer, a regular viewer. I think the one thing I wouldn't stand if somebody was starting trouble with the other chatters, making the other chatters feel uncomfortable and scaring away my viewers because there was bullies in here that would pick on them. I've had that happen to me, but I knew enough to speak up for myself, and the streamer put the person in their place. Happened to me too. Someone had a bad day and just came to my channel demanding to get banned. Yeah, I don't do it. It's such a complicated thing. There's so many different nuances. There's a talent to dealing with people like that. It's a very complicated thing. Oh, well, we can move down the list. Heart of Crimson, give alms to the beggar. The beggar or a beggar? That beggar. Okay. Someone came into my channel once for 1 second to tell me I was boring. There is a game, a contest, that I don't know if it's 12-year-olds or thereabouts like to play. They tried to see how many channels they can get banned from in an hour or in an evening of sitting around with nothing better to do than go around with their miserable lives trying to make everybody else miserable. They try to see how many channels can they get banned from. Up, up. Oh, is this the female Argonian? Oh, all right. This, some people are just, yeah, tell me about it. Jim Morrison and Doris, people are strange, and some are stranger. Hi. Oh, I got to tell him what he needs. No, he needs a clean food bowl.
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
Yeah. Here, have 100 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Take care now.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sick. Let me see what I'm sick of. Reduce weapon skills. Rock joint. Yeah. I'll go pray somewhere. You sending me? Oh, that's not far. Oh, that's not far away. Really? That's this? Okay. No time for fishing, folks. I need a couple goldfish, and I don't think I'm going to catch them in this cold water. Oh, Khajiit, maybe I can buy some yellow mountain flowers. Where's the dude that sells? There he is. Wake up.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Take a look.
Take a look. Take a look. Sorry.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
So we gotta get up there. And this should be a fight that's one-on-one. But I have a feeling... Well... We'll see. And who are you? Oh, a farmer?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Well, normally I would kill you for saying that, but... I thought there was... Yeah, I thought this was something. Looks like she brought a knife to the gunfight. Wow. Ooh, 30% more. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's a nice set of armor right there. Can we desecrate this place? What do we got going on here? Welcome, new friend. How can it Blue Mountain flowers? Yellow mountain flowers are what I'm looking for. Now it's funny, Curran, the duality of nature. You know, as fragile as humans are, we can also be resilient. It all depends. I saw a case where a mother had to escape her burning house with her 2 children. And there was a very tall fence around the house, and it was close to the house. And she did climb the fence with the 2 kids. She doesn't really remember doing it because she was so amped up and fearful and full of adrenaline, to just all frantic trying to save her children. Adrenaline rush, yeah. She was able to pick up 1 children each of her arms and climb over that fence. Physics can't explain it. Who knows how she did it? But she did it. Did she jump 5 feet in the air and get 1 elbow up over the... Who knows? You know, did she palm one of the children and get it up over the fence with her elbow and then hook on and then bring the... You know, just trying to figure out how you talk about strength or survival. Well, I need some strength. I'm cucumbered. Keep that fishing pole. Oh, I got rid of most of those good arrows. That's okay. I don't use a bow anyway. I don't think I've used a bow in, I don't know, 15 levels. I'm a light armor kind of guy, so this stuff is just going to have to go on display somewhere, and I know just where to do it, but not now. Oh, an hour and 50 minutes. Damn. Try to break tape every hour. Forged deed. I can't get rid of the forged deed. That's why they don't let you, because you'll accidentally lose it, sell it, drop it, forget it. It's a quest. 73 pounds. Let me just quickly break tape here. Whoops. That's the wrong button.